Guys, what's going on? Colton here. Decided I'd give Darkest Dungeon a try. It's a game that I've seen lately on YouTube and on Steam. It's doing very well. It's an early access game, but it looks pretty cool. It's kind of like a roguelike RPG. You know, there's permadeath, and you have a party of people that explore these randomly generated dungeons. And yeah, that's pretty much all I know. But we'll go ahead and we'll give it a try here. Darkest Colton, I guess. Should work for me. We'll go through the tutorial. I've played about an hour of it so far. It's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. It's hard as hell. Yeah, I died quite a bit. I'm hoping that I don't have quite as bad luck as I did earlier, but I mean, I guess we'll see.
You will
anyway.
arrive along the old road.
Here's the intro.
It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places.
Interesting art
There is a
style.
sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road,
I say.
and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
And at least we have some pretty baller-ass rims on our carriage, but that's beside the point. So yeah, here's our little town. It's the loading screen, but this is the town, pretty much the hub of the game. But right now, first, we have a little tutorial. So, yeah, map navigation, blah, 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 blah. So we have a little map right here. We move from room to room. So right now we're where that torch is down there, the green little room, and then we click on the room to the right, like that.
Brigands have run up these lanes.
And
Keep to the side
we
path.
move with
The hamlet
WASD
is just ahead.
from left to right in this case. Well, it's always left to right, but it depends on where the next room is, whether you're actually going up, down, left, or right, whatever. But anyways, right now we're going to the right. We're going to this room here. So WASD moves us forward, and we have a
Dispatch
random
this
encounter
in brutal fashion,
with a
that all may hear of
bandit,
your
it looks
arrival.
like. So here's where turn-based combat comes into place. Kind of like Final Fantasy, I guess. We have different characters here in our party. We have Dema the Highwayman. He's got a few abilities. Open Vein 1, Pistol Shot 1, Grape Shot Blast 1, Take Aim, and then the ability to move his position in the party. So Open Vein is cool because, as you can see from the tooltip, he bleeds 2 points a round for 3 rounds on top of whatever damage I inflict on him with his attack. So I'll go ahead, highlight him. It tells us at the bottom there of the Brigand Cutthroat, as well as showing his HP, dodge chance, speed, etc. It shows us his resistances, and it also shows us our chance to hit, our chance to crit, and how much damage we're going to do. We're going to do 4 to 9 damage on top of bleeding, so it's going to be pretty good. We did 8, which is good. He's going to be bleeding, so that's going to do another 6 damage. And then now we have our Crusader, Renaud. He's got a few good moves. Smite, which is a melee attack. He's got Zealous Accusation, Stunning Blow, Bulwark of Faith. Smite, in this case, is the best choice. Stunning Blow is cool because it's got a stun chance. It'll stun it for 100% if it hits, which means that the enemy won't be able to attack for 1 turn. But Smite does more damage. It does 6 to 13 damage. He's got 7 HP left. We have a pretty high chance to kill him. And we did. We did a high amount of damage. So we didn't take any damage. And yeah. So, victory, got 50 gold. As you can also see, we got some, that white thing above his head means that his stress level went down. Stress is a mechanic in this game that's pretty important. Basically, whenever you do something that is to the disadvantage of your party, you will incur a stress penalty, and that's this white meter underneath your health. Right now, Renaud's stress is 9 out of 100, which means that he's pretty good, but as stress gets higher, he gets closer to a breaking point, so to speak, in which case he'll start doing really dangerous, potentially, things. He'll start going crazy, and everybody has their own little quirks about him, and that thing that you just saw was negative stress, and that might, no, I don't think that's to do with our light, but yeah, as you can see here is an interactive object. Up here you can see towards the top where the torch is, that's how much light we have, and we get light from using torches. We have an inventory here. We only have 2 food and 50 gold. We don't have any torches, but if the light goes down, normally we can use a torch to bring it back up. But anyway, we'll search this tent here with Renaud, and we'll see what we get. Valuables. In this case, 150 gold.
Leave nothing
so
unchecked.
that's good. Gold's important, as you'll see later. When we get back to the town, that's what you use to buy stuff. I'm sure it can be
An ambush.
deduced.
Send these vermin a message.
We surprise them, which
The
is great.
rightful
We'll get to
owner has
attack
returned, and their kind is
before
no
them.
longer
We'll get an
welcome.
extra turn. So right now, what we want to do in this case with Renaud is use Zealous Accusation, because that's actually a... Oh, no, in this case, no, it doesn't work. This guy takes up 2 spots, 2 enemy spots, but normally Zealous Accusation attacks 2 people instead of 1. So we'll just smite him instead. Or should we stun him? No, since we attack first, we'll smite him. 8 damage, pretty solid. As you can see, he's more like the tank, and this guy back here is the DPS guy. He's got 35 HP, this guy's got 12, but as you'll see, this guy does more damage. Anyway, Dema will use Grape Shot Blast. Grape Shot Blast attacks 3 people. In this case, it'll attack both of these guys since this guy's 2 and 1. So we'll go ahead and use that. They both dodged. Kind of sucks, whatever. This game's unforgiving in a lot of ways in terms of the random number generation. A lot of people talk about it. It's unfortunate, but there's not much you can really do about it. We'll bleed the guy up here, just so that we get a little bit more damage over the course of the next few turns. Blanket Fire's going to attack both of us. Kind of sucks, but it's not that bad. It only did 3 and 1. Rain of Whips is another attack that'll damage both of us. Now we're both bleeding, which kind of blows. But it's not the end of the world, per se. We'll go ahead and stun our DPS guy. No, we can't. We'll stun this guy. Just so we have a chance to keep attacking him without him attacking us. And we will... What's Pistol Shot gonna do? 3 to 8, 3 to 8. And Open Vein does 4 to 9. I prefer that. We'll do that. I don't know if bleeding stacks or not. We've made him bleed twice before the first bleed sort of expires. But I guess we'll see based on how much damage he takes. We'll go ahead and smite. We'll keep smiting. Oh yeah, that's right.
The greater the glory.
The rest of this fight should go pretty smoothly. Rush shot, small amount of damage. You guys are bleeding, but we'll be fine. We'll go ahead and make this guy bleed. Oh, and he critted. That's right. And our stress went down right there. We got some loot. We got 2 deeds, 1150 gold, and a jade. Jade gems in this game. You don't keep them. They basically get turned into money after you finish the mission that you're on. In this case, we're on a mission. The game takes place over the course of many missions that you get in the town, your hub town, as you'll see just in a moment. And these 2 deeds are what's used to enhance certain buildings within your town so that you get better bonuses from them. It's a cool mechanic. You'll see very shortly. In this case, we also have a chest. We'll go ahead and open that. And it's trapped, which is fantastic. But we're done with the quest. We'll go ahead and click the quest complete thing at the top left here. And enjoy the spoils of our adventure. In this case, we got 5,000 gold, 1,600 gold. As you see here, the jade got turned into gold. And we got 2 deeds, which isn't a great bounty per se, but this is just a tutorial mission, so it doesn't really matter. And these guys both gained a resolve level, which you'll see eventually helps us to improve them. And like I said, I haven't played this too much. I only played for about an hour or so.
Welcome home.
But in that 1 hour, I was able to learn a few things, enough to hopefully
these corrupted
not
lands,
suck horribly.
they're yours now.
At the
And you
darkest
are bound
Colton
to
estate,
them.
here we are. Anyways, this is our activity log. Ruins, the Ruins has been unlocked. It's a level, as you'll see soon. Our guys are now apprentice, what they are, blah 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 blah. And then we have quest goals here: defeat apprentice, necromancer, swine prince. These are bigger goals that we aren't going to necessarily have a quick shot at in the near future. And then we have roster goals too, which are get our different classes, you see there's quite a few of them, up to level 6. And that's going to take an amount of time, but we'll get there. Anyways, don't need help. Graveyard is where we view our fallen heroes. We don't have any
Most
yet,
will
but
end
we
up
probably
here,
will have quite a
covered
few.
in the poisoned
And then the
earth,
stagecoach is very important. This
awaiting
is where
merciful oblivion.
we recruit new people to join our team. In this case, we get a plague doctor
Women and men,
and a vestal,
soldiers
a seeker
and
vestal.
outlaws,
Seeker, I think, is
fools
just
and
like
corpses.
the level
all
0
will find their
rank.
way to us now that the road is clear.
And yeah, so we have a Plague Doctor and a Vestal. Plague Doctor is good. It lets us cure Plague on some of our people, which is very good, or Blight rather. And then the Vestal is a good support. She's really good at healing, which is fantastic. And this right here is where you get to upgrade the different buildings. In this case, the Stagecoach is like a building, or I don't know, I guess an area of the town. And the Stagecoach Network allows us to increase the number of available heroes per mission that we get to 3, which is nice. Gives us a bigger pool to draw from. We can even upgrade it again if we wanted to 4. Don't know if that's necessary. And then we can increase the size of our total roster to 11. And I might actually no, I think I'll do that. I'll increase that to 11.
Word is traveling.
And yeah, as you see, we have 5 ranks there, both. And we will need a roster size of, you know, pretty big. We'll need a pretty big roster size because at the end of missions like we just did, if our stress is at a certain point, obviously those people are going to be kind of a nuisance on the next mission, because when the stress is full, those people will, our heroes, will be doing things that are not conducive to good combat performance. They will not take turns, they'll have very decreased stats. It'll be pretty rough. And right here our guy's complaining stress is only like 10 out of 100, so it's pretty measly. But what we do to cure that later, we can't do it now, is we unlock these other buildings that allow us to do things like pray or gamble or go to the brothel, whatever, and our different heroes have different preferences. So we'll see that when we get to it later. For now, let's go ahead and embark on a quest, a little mission. This is the meat of the game, really. We go on different randomly generated, procedurally generated little adventures. They're usually something of the sort like complete 100% of room battles or visit 90% of rooms or whatever. In this case, we only have the ruins. We only have one mission. It is complete 100% of the room battles here, and we get 3,000 gold, 2 busts, and 2 crests. These are things that we use, like I mentioned earlier, to increase what our different buildings can do, our capacity and the different bonuses we get from them. So anyway, we'll go to this. We will go ahead and we'll take our party members and put them in the right formation. Now, the different party members have different preferences to where they like to be. I know that Crusaders tend to like being in the front, and we can see it here. If we right-click on our party member here, it brings up their screen. Not only do we get to see their quirks, which is Warrior of Light, in this case an Evasive. If the light is above 75, which is what we improve with the use of torches, then we get plus 10% damage, which is nice, and we get Evasive. We have plus 5 dodge chance. I don't know exactly how that mathematically works out, but any dodge chance is good in my eyes. Kleptomaniac, prone to stealing items. God-fearing, which means that he'll only pray when he's in the town to relieve his stress, which means we need to unlock the Abbey. And Lockjaw, tetanus, minus 5 accuracy, minus 10 damage. So basically a Warrior of Light and Lockjaw in this case are canceling each other out, assuming the light is always at plus 75%, which we'll try to keep it that way. He likes to be in the front or in the second position. We don't have anybody else really that's great in second position. This guy is, I guess, so that's a lie. But Dema is going to be in our second position. And then these other two, this guy looks like he prefers the third slot, and she is kind of meh on everything. So, and we'll put him in the third slot, and we'll put her in the, at the end slot, and whatever. I guess that's the best we can really do. And just to keep things fun, you can rename your heroes. So let's go ahead and rename all of our heroes. I'm going to rename all of our heroes as famous celebrities, I guess, whatever. So this guy will be, we'll do Michael Jackson. He's gonna be the head of our party here. We'll do Dema will be Burt Reynolds. I think that's how you spell his name. Not positive. Burt Reynolds is our highwayman, if somehow feels appropriate. Turnable, the Plague Doctor, is actually Skrillex. So it doesn't look anything like Skrillex, doesn't matter. And then Stanley, who appears to be female, she will be Beyonce, because I said so. Alright. Seems appropriate. We got quite a team. Michael Jackson, Burt Reynolds, Skrillex, and Beyonce. Sounds like a dream team if I've ever seen one. We'll go ahead and we'll provision, which means buy items for our journey.
Measured now in
Food is
gold.
very important because that's what allows us to not
blood.
be hungry and starve and lose HP. So we'll go ahead and we'll buy 12 food. Seems to be a good number of food. Shovels are good for clearing obstacles. I always tend to buy a shovel or two. I'll buy one shovel. We have a Plague Doctor. We don't need anti-venom. Bandages are... we'll buy one bandage just in case. I usually don't end up needing them. Medicinal herbs either. One skeleton key is great. Keys can be used to unlock secret compartments and chests, which is really nice. We'll take one holy water just because it allows us to do cool things with some of the things we find, like confession booths and stuff like that. And then we'll buy 11 torches. I accidentally bought one more than I needed to. But yes, we will buy 11 torches. And yeah, I think that's it. We spent like 1,600 gold or so not too bad. And we'll embark. So this could go bad, this could go well, I don't know. I didn't do fantastic on my first hour of playing the game. It was kind of merciless, and you know, I'm hoping that with Michael Jackson leading the crew, we can do a better job than I did before.
Things must be driven back.
So, we'll go ahead and we'll zoom out a little bit here. We'll see, we got actually pretty straightforward room system here, which is nice. We don't have to backtrack at all, which is fantastic. So we'll go to this room, and good thing about a shovel, because if you don't have a shovel and you come across one of these things, then
even the cold
it does a bunch of damage to your guys, and it causes stress, which is something that nobody wants to deal with. Now we don't have a shovel for the rest of the adventure, and you know, this was the very first room. So here's our first encounter of the room. We'll see. Oh, we surprised them, which is great. Probably because we have full light up here at the top. Right now it's at 88, and if it's at plus 75, as you can see, we have plus scouting and plus monster surprise rating, which is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and use Grape Shot Blast here with Burt Reynolds, our highwayman, do a considerable amount of damage, 5, 3, and 5. We're going to weaken them right off the bat. Now, this is our Vestal. She's got some pretty good skills. She's got Dazzling Light, which will stun them. She's got Divine Grace, which will heal for 3 to 5. And she's got Hand of Light, which is good against unholy monsters. We can't use that from where we're at right now. Dazzling Light and Divine Grace are good from where she is right now. We'll go ahead and we'll use Dazzling Light because we don't have...
press this advantage.
Crit, that was fantastic.
Give them no quarter.
We don't have anybody missing HP, so the heal obviously would be very useful. Now we'll go ahead and we'll use... we'll go ahead and use Zealous Accusation, since it attacks 2 people. That was fantastic. That fight really couldn't have gone any better. Now, Michael Jackson is completely healed of any stress, which is fantastic. We got a key as well for free, which is fantastic. Anyways, okay, so let's go. Progress. We have some loot here. We'll have Michael Jackson open the thing and get some free shit. We'll get 50 gold. That's what I'm talking about. Big fan of money. We're at 76. We'll go ahead and use a torch just to stay as on top of light as possible. We want that bonus with our King of Pop, aka Michael Jackson. We surprised them again, which is great, getting awesome luck this game, much better than the last game I played. We'll go ahead and Grape Shot Blast, do some decent damage to weaken them up. Dazzling Light, we'll try and do the Cultist Brawl. No, actually, no, that's not what I want to do. These guys in the back, the Cultist Acolyte and the Bone Courtier, these guys are a real pain in the ass. They do a bunch of damage to stress, and then they just kind of help our team snowball into a state of misfortune. Anyway, we'll go ahead and attack the Bone Courtier. No, we can't actually. I'm being extremely stupid right now. I didn't realize we could only attack the people in front. We'll go ahead and attack the Cultist Brawler who dodged it, so all of that was basically for naught. Zealous Accusation, just to get some good damage on both of those guys, which was pretty good. We're almost taking them out. Now here's our Plague Doctor. He's got Plague Grenade, which will blight for 3 points of damage for 3 rounds on the back of these 2 people here. Go ahead and do that. They dodge, which sucks. And I didn't cover his other moves, but we'll see them in due time. So as you saw there, actually I wasn't paying 100% attention to, I think it was the Bone Courtier that did that with the Goblet. Attacked our Plague Doctor, did a bunch of stress damage, which is very annoying to say the least, and not as annoying as missing Grape Shot Blast, but it's okay. I think we'll do alright. We'll go ahead and try and stun this guy, which we did successfully.
The path is clear.
Stressful Incantation. That's a move that does a bunch of stress. As you saw, it's 15 negative stress, which is a pain in the ass. Now, Blinding Gas. This will stun both of the people in the back, assuming that it hits them. Incision 1, bleed for 1 point of damage for 3 rounds on top of whatever damage it does, and Emboldening Vapors, plus 15% damage on whoever we use it on, which could be good with our King of Pop. Now, what we'll go ahead and do, I think, is try and blight these back too, just so that they get a bunch of damage over the next few turns to weaken them for the fact that we haven't hit them. Oh, crit for 12, that's rough. And as you saw, when we get crit, it does a bunch of stress to the rest of our party members. We'll go ahead and Zealous Accusation, kill both of these guys. Unfortunately, it didn't hit the first person, but we did kill the second person, brought these people up forward, so we'll be able to hit them. This move is a pain in the butt, but because it usually pushes him back and messes up our party order, but he resisted. Grape Shot Blast, do some damage for me. That's right, killed the front two people. Doing great, got some positive stress. This guy, I think, is dead. I think Michael Jackson's gonna seal the deal here. Oh no, it's our Plague Doctor's turn. We're gonna incise, and he dodged. Not a big surprise there. Dazzling Light, finish him, and finished him. So perfect. We did a pretty good job that fight.
Remind yourself that
350 gold,
overconfidence is
2 busts,
slow and
and some
insidious
onyx. So
killer.
500 gold, which is fantastic when we sell that at the end of the mission here. Now let's go ahead and continue. Oh, actually, I don't know what I was thinking. This is just a room. So we'll go ahead and move to this room now. Light's looking good. Getting some negative stress for reasons that are unknown to me. We'll go ahead and use a torch.
As the light gains purchase,
We'll have Michael Jackson
spirits are
search the
lifted, and
contents.
purpose is made clear.
250 gold, perfect. I do love me some gold. Looks like our highwayman got trapped
Curious
and
is the
did a little bit of stress, but at least he's not
art.
bleeding, which is
His
a
efficacy
good thing now.
unwitnessed by his own eyes.
No fights in this room, so that's okay. Fight in this room. Hopefully, we don't suffer too hard. This might be a rough fight. We'll see what happens. Our guys are doing terrible on stress, which is great. Grape Shot Blast didn't miss. That's more than we can usually say for it. 5 damage to our Plague Doctor. Nothing too painful. Let's see how much HP does this person have. This person has 22,7. So if we use Zealous Accusation, how much can we smite this person and bring the Arbalist forward? This person does a decent amount of damage with his crossbow, so we'd like to mitigate that as much as possible. Let's go ahead and try and smite this person. Didn't kill, 1 HP away from the kill. Quite a pain in the butt, but that is okay. We'll play Grenade these two. Or will we? No, we'll Blinding Gas. They dodged, such a pain in the ass. Okay, whatever, it's fine. They didn't get stunned, but we're okay for now. Let's finish this person off. Bring the Arbalist and the, I forget what this guy's. That's Courtier. Bring the Courtier forward. So now he's within range of Grape Shot Blast. Our Crusader is getting low on HP, which is somewhat frightening because he is our tank, and we don't want this. So we're going to heal him for 5 HP, which is fantastic. And then we are going to try and... We can't incise these guys. We can't inflict bleed on any of these guys. Unholy. They don't take, or the undead, they don't take bleed. They can't bleed. They can be blighted, but they can't bleed. So we could play Grenade, for example, the Bone Courtier. What I actually want to do... What do I want to do? I want to blight. I want to get rid of him as soon as possible, but he died, of course. Weaken them up with Grape Shot Blast. 555 is great damage. Tempting Goblet is pain. Dead Weight. Oh, he's stunned, which is a pain in the butt, so he won't be able to Grape Shot Blast, and he got moved back a position in the party. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and smite. What do I want to smite? I want to try and kill the Bone Arbalist. Oh, a crit for 28. That's right. Receive it. That's right. Oh, that's right. So we're doing okay. Those crits are fantastic. They usually reduce the stress of the party too, which is a nice bonus. So we got buffed. That buff that you just saw is from being stunned. If you're stunned, whether you're an enemy or whether you're a hero, you, on the next turn, following you being stunned, you have an increased stun resistance, which is, I guess it's nice. You don't get repeatedly stunned over and over again. Let's move you back so that you can use your other attacks. And let's keep you healing the Crusader. 5 HP is fantastic. Let's take care of the courtier. The courtier is just a pain in the butt. Oh, he dodged. Son of a bitch. Okay, 3 damage. Nothing too serious. We're doing okay. Let's keep the heals coming. I want to heal our highwayman here, Burt Reynolds. He's suffering a little bit. Plague Doctor is suffering a lot from stress, which is somewhat frightening, actually. Pistol Shot. They'll do 3 to 8, as opposed to Grape Shot Blast does 2 to 5 spread out. Let's try and kill a Bone Courtier. Of course we miss. Missing is just brutal in this game. Like, over and over again, you'll see it happen. It's a pain in the butt. Like right there too. Miss, of course. Nothing too surprising. And our Crusader is stunned. Not anymore, but still, it's rough. Okay. Open Vein. Try and kill the Bone Courtier. And we did, so that's great. We do want to move our Crusader back into place, though. And that's becoming more and more difficult thanks to this Bone Defender. Pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and move you there. Move you there. And then heal you so that you're not dying, and then we'll smite. 6 damage is not what I was looking for, but it's okay. Any damage that's not a miss is better than nothing. Go ahead and size. 7 damage, better than our Crusader, which is kind of interesting. And then let's hope that this finishes him, and it did. Fantastic, just enough damage. So good. We ended up taking a rough amount of damage from that fight, but we got 4 busts, some money. Take everything. Go ahead and move you back here. And then our party is back to its regular order. And Michael Jackson, open the chest, will you please? We'll go ahead and use a key. We have 2. Hidden compartment, which is great. We have
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Oh wow.
Now it must
Plus
be
20%
carried
heal
home.
received. That's actually pretty nice. Minus 12% max HP kind of sucks. We got a portrait, which I think is used for upgrading buildings, and then a dodge stone, which is nice. And then we have one of these guys who had, I think, a minus dodge chance or a plus dodge chance, actually. Go ahead and take that. Give this to our Vestal, so that if she heals herself, she does more damage. She does more heal. She having a less amount of HP isn't the end of the world if it's only minus 12%. Who has a negative dodge? She's got 0 dodge, 5 dodge, 10 dodge, and 10 dodge. Okay, so we'll give that to you. We'll give you both of our new little artifacts. And we will press on to the next room. Oh, we have a scout chance, which is nice. So we know that we're going to have a battle on this next floor, this next corridor, rather. And I don't know exactly what these symbols mean. I think one of them is a trap and one of them is like something you can loot. So we'll find out. So, okay, so the green is a container. It looks like a container too, so I could have probably surmised as such. We'll have Burt Reynolds open that. Stashed heirlooms, which is great. 4 crests, I'll take it. And we will fight. So, oh, it's a pile of rubble. We don't have a shovel, so that's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Anyways, Grape Shot Blast will attack all 3, and they'll dodge, of course, no surprise. Coral, which does a considerable amount of damage. Oh, that sucks, actually. Our Plague Doctor, Skrillex, is going to... He's going to lose a little bit of... He's going to die, actually, potentially soon. We can't bleed any of these people. We can make our the Arbalist blighted. We'll do that. So he'll take 9 damage over the course of the next 3 turns, which is fantastic. Getting whittled down a little bit, which is concerning, but at least we're dodging a couple of blows, as you can see. We will heal our Plague Doctor, Skrillex, so that he does not die and he can continue to produce some dubstep for us. And then we will smite... Should we smite? No, we'll Zealous Accusation. Let's smite the Bone Rabble. And we killed him, which is good. So now we can even take out the Bone Arbalist a little bit faster. Let's have you stun the Arbalist. Of course it missed. No surprise. And... what do we want to do? Let's pistol shot. Let's weaken the Bone Defender. No, we can't. We can only attack the back person. Attack you. 4 damage is better than nothing. He's going to die pretty quickly because of the Blight, which is a positive debuff on him. And we can only incise. So let's continue working on this Arbalist to get him weakened. And finish them with a Zealous Accusation. I figured this will do enough damage to kill the Arbalist because its minimum damage is 3 to 7 anyway. So at least we'll do a little bit of damage on top of that to the Bone Defender. So, needs a healer, yes, that is true. We have a healer as a matter of fact, which would be helpful. We'll go ahead and Smite, who does the most damage. Weaken this guy, he's basically the tank of the enemy party. We'll go ahead and Open Vein, even though he can't bleed. It'll at least do 8 damage. He's almost dead. Finish him, and that is what I'm talking about. So, could have gone worse.
As
We got
victories
effectively 450
so
gold from
too
that fight,
will
and we will
resistance.
continue pressing forward. Now this sucks, because we're going to take stress and damage from this, but this will have Michael Jackson take care of it.
Without tools of iron, you must
We
rely on
lost some torches
flesh.
here, so we'll
an
use 2 torches, get
indefatigable
ourselves
purpose.
back up to a high amount of light. We don't want to suffer the negative consequences of having little to no light, because that is no bueno. Go into here, hopefully there's no combat. The less combat, the better, considering that our team is getting pretty low on HP. Granted, I love getting loot, but I don't love losing heroes. I want them to gain levels. Anyways, now we have 2 containers, and I think that is a trap, the purple spiderweb, so we're going to move to the next room. We'll have Michael Jackson continue looting. He's been having good luck. There's been no traps. This is a little less positive. It's an Iron Maiden. We'll have Beyonce take care of that. She's got the most HP. We're going to use a torch as well while we're getting low on light.
The light,
Gonna
the
have her
promise
take
of
care of it.
safety.
Actually, you know what? Let's use holy water on this. Oh, it had no effect. Fantastic. Okay. We'll just have her open it. Foul Vapors. Fantastic. Creeping Cough, which does what? -5 accuracy, 5 dodge, and 1 speed. So good thing we gave her that stone, so at least she has 0 dodge now total rather than a negative amount. So scouted traps are visible. We can disarm. Let's have our highwayman disarm, just because I feel like that would be the right thing to do. And he did it without taking damage, so perfect. Into the next room we go. Let's eat some food, actually. It's not a lot, but it's something. It's better than nothing. And then Beyonce doesn't get to eat because she's full HP. No fight in this room, which is nice. Let's consume a torch. Oh, we don't need to. I was going to say consume a torch so we can scout, but we scouted anyway. There's combat in this next room, this next corridor, as well as 2 containers. So let's hope that we have good luck. Are we getting close to the end? Yeah, pretty close. We're getting there. So let's move to the next room. Go ahead and move up here. Let's examine these tomes with Michael Jackson. Reading a few pages has a lasting effect. We got Warren's Adventurer. That's actually nice. I believe that improves our stress resistance in the Warrens, which is a type of dungeon. Or in the Ruins now, there's about, I think, 5 different types. Warrens, Ruins, Weald, and then something else. We're going to come across... Let's keep our light up so we can have a chance to surprise the enemy. Did it work? Yes! Okay, we got them surprised, so now we get a free turn to attack, and that is invaluable. So we'll do... So if he takes up 2 spots, does that mean he'll take 2 damage from the Grape Shot Blast? No, he only took 4 damage from it. Okay, that kind of sucks. We will go ahead and make... We'll blight these 2. Of course it missed. That's great. We will stun this guy. He's resistant. Might be because he's already in a... I mean, he has 50% stun resist, but it could have also been because he's already surprised and therefore stunned. So we'll go ahead and smite. We can only really attack this guy with our melee people right now, the front guy, because he takes up 2 spots. Kind of a pain, but it is what it is. Could have tried to stun him right there. That might have been the smarter idea, but we have another stun here. Will it work? Yes. Okay, he's stunned. That'll be very helpful. Let's go ahead and... How much does HP have? 15 HP. He's got 11 left. Well, Grape Shot Blast. 5 and 5 is good. I think that's the most we can hope for, unless he crits, of course. Focusing Beyonce is okay, because she's got the most HP. Blanket Fire sucks. Does damage to everybody. So the faster we can actually take out this guy in the back, the better. If we can land this Plague Grenade, that'll be very helpful. Of course not, because I have the worst luck ever. It's fine, it's fine. It's all good, it's all good. We'll keep the Grape Shot Blast coming. Hope I take out that middle guy soon, because he is getting... let's heal, actually. Let's keep our Highwayman healed up a little bit. Have that heal, might as well use it. Oh, point blank shot screwed me over last game, I hope. Yes, he's on Death's Door, so Death's Door basically means that if he takes one more bit of damage, he dies permanently. He's gone forever. But there's a chance that when he gets hit, he won't take damage. He'll still be on Death's Door, which is great. So I'm hoping that that is the case. Let's go ahead and attack. Should I attack or should I stun? He's got 7 HP. Let's go ahead and attack. Of course it only did 6 and not 7, but you know, what else can you expect? Please don't kill him. Thank goodness. They both dodged, which means that Michael Jackson's on not on Death's Door anymore. Plague Grenade, please work. Yes, thank you very much. They're going to take some damage over time. That'll be very helpful. Okay, he's focusing the Plague Doctor, the Witch Doctor, Plague Doctor, which is... oh crap. Okay, thank goodness. I dodged it. So these two are now on Death's Door, which is not good at all. Concise, kill this guy.
The bigger the beast, the greater the
He's
glory.
dead too, which is good. We have less of a chance to take a lot of damage. Spread damage. Go ahead and open your vein, make you bleed on top of the blight, hopefully. No, he resisted, but he's gonna die on the next turn because of his blight. Even though I missed. Heal you. We need you to stay alive. More important than anybody else. You're our primary damage dealer. I'm hoping that you don't die. On the last game, to be honest, my Crusader died, and I was suffering. I was livid. But you know, it's the way of the game. You die. We got 2 busts, a Jade, 125 gold, and a shovel. So that's good. If we come across a pile of rubble again, we'll be able to take that out. Now, can we get you off of Death's Door? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's helpful. What is this? I'm hoping that it is a good thing. Ashes of the Departed. Have the Highwayman look at that. Sentimental Gifts. I like that. 2 Onyx, which is 1,000 gold, and a Citrine, which is 250 gold. That is awesome. Okay. The light's looking good. We'll go to the next floor. Next room, rather. Please don't be combat. Of course there's combat. Okay, this could be bad. We're getting... oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't fix our combat order. Okay. I'm hoping that didn't fuck us too hard. Oh no. Okay. Okay, he's on Death's Door. If our Vestal gets to go soon, Resolve is tested. So this is where they become either insane or a hero, essentially. In this case, he's gone insane, and that's because his stress level's gone all the way up.
This is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
Oh, he just died too. Fantastic. Okay. So we lost our Plague Doctor. Skrillex is gone. It's a shame. Let's heal our Highwayman, because he's going to be doing spread damage against these guys. He needs to be alive. And I need to zealous accuse these people. We need to kill as many of these people in a row as basically as possible. Oh, the crits are real right now. I am suffering. This is some bullshit. Alright, anyway. Grape Shot Blast. Gotta handle these guys. We killed one of them, which is awesome. And we'll zealous accuse, so we take care of this guy up at front and do some damage to the Arbalist. And of course they both dodged, you know, as is to be expected. Let's get ourselves off of Death's Door. Come on, come on. Dodge, thank you very much. As long as the RNG helps me, you know, even when the enemies are getting awesome luck, I'm okay with it. As long as we're not, you know, getting the shit end of the stick all the time, it's better than nothing. Some spread damage, kill the guy up front. This is good, we're doing okay. All things considered. We lost our Plague Doctor, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened to us. Our Crusader is still alive, and he's getting healthy thanks to Beyonce. She's spreading a little love. How much HP do these people have? 9. If we smite, we can potentially kill this Bone Arbalist. We're going to try it. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Alright, we're going to open vein and miss, because that's how I like to play. Bayonet jab is going to not be that bad. We're going to smite and miss. Again, you know, part of my plan. Keep the Crusader alive and healthy. Basically an endless cycle of just back and forth. So we're actually doing damage, which is good. Should probably focus our Highwayman now, healing our Highwayman now, which we can do. As long as we're fighting against one enemy at a time, I think we're alright, to be quite honest with you. And that takes care of it. Alright. So that was alright. I mean it wasn't alright. We lost our Plague Doctor, but that happens. People in this game, the heroes in this game just sort of come and go. It's not really too much you can do about it. We're gonna use a key, since we have one on this sarcophagus. We got a batch of 600 gold for that, which isn't bad. So we're scouting. Oh, there's combat. Fantastic. Alright, well, let's eat some food. Let's heal you. We've consumed all of our food, which isn't fantastic. We're in a rough spot, but we're getting close to finishing this level. We'll go ahead and examine this. No findings. Better than getting poisoned, I suppose. Alright, we are getting low on light. We can use a torch.
The match is struck.
We got full light, so we should surprise these enemies that we're about to come across. Come on, come on, come on. Are you surprised? No, not surprised. No surprise that they're not surprised. Okay, let's do some damage. 555 is awesome. This looks like it'll actually be a pretty easy fight. Oh yeah, this is great. This is awesome. Knife in the Dark is his weakest attack because he's up front. Since we effectively pushed him forward, we'll heal our Crusader. Michael Jackson staying alive and healthy. Yeah, nothing too bad about Knife in the Dark. Open vein. Miss, you know. Totally how I like to play. Let's go ahead and heal Burt Reynolds. You know, Skrillex just couldn't hang, you know? He's just a youngin'. He's a young guy. 75 gold and a torch. Looking good, looking good. Alright. I think there's probably only one fight left, if I had to guess, and it's going to be in that last room. Because we need to complete 100% of room battles, and my voice is cracked like I'm a little boy. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and consume a torch as soon as we get to the next room, to the corridor. As soon as that goes down a little bit. Okay. Shit. Oh god, that was horrible. I would have assumed that since I just fed them, they wouldn't have done that. Okay, this is gonna be very rough.
The way is
very
lit.
rough.
The path is clear.
Please be good
We
things.
require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, I resisted it. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's a trap. Burt Reynolds, do your thing, baby. That's right. Disarmed it. That is right. Alright, we're gonna consume a torch. Go in here, and this is it. This is what it comes down to. This could go well. This could go bad. We surprised them. So far, good. Good things are happening. Alright, Grape Shot Blast, weaken them a little bit. Heal Michael Jackson. Zealous Incantation, should we? Or should we try and take out the Brawler? The Brawler will inflict bleed if we don't kill him. So yeah, let's try and kill him. 7 damage it's not bad, but it's pretty bad. But we can hopefully kill with this Grape Shot right here. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Stressful Incantation is going to probably bring us over the edge right now. Hopefully it doesn't, come on, be a hero. Oh no, he's abusive. Okay, interesting.
Madness.
Not the Michael Jackson that we knew. Fearful. that is not good either. I'm hoping that she doesn't skip turns, because if she does, we're effectively losing out on heals, which is horrible.
On the brink,
and now she's on death's door, which means that I can't heal the Crusader, I have to heal her. But at least she's not passing her turns. So I healed her. Things are looking good. The Cultist Acolyte I could finish with a smite, no problem. Assuming that it hits. This has a chance to do 4 to 9 damage though, and a high chance to kill. Let's do that. Of course, she dodged it. It dodged. I'm assuming it's a she. It looks like she's got female parts there. Oh crap, Michael Jackson's on death's door. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, they're not focusing Michael right now. Grape Shot Blast is what we want, but not a dodge. I think it's a dodge. This is not the time for dodges. Death's door still, which is okay. Stay alive, baby. So you got this. Did she pass her turn? Please don't pass your turn. I need you to heal Michael Jackson. Oh god, you passed your turn. Okay. We're going to go for the smite on the cultist. And that's, you know, as much damage as we could have hoped to do. Axe-Blade gonna bring Burt Reynolds to death's door as well. So now we've got 3 people essentially on death's door. Yeah. Our Vestal is close. She's not there yet, which means I can use her heals on other people. Please don't. Okay, thank goodness. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's getting there. He's getting there. Getting real close. We keep the Crusader alive. Okay, do some good work for me, Burt Reynolds. 1-on-1's not what I was looking for. Don't kill him. He's on death's door still. It's going to push him back as well and stun him, which is bad, but it's not the worst thing that could have ever happened to us. I'm going to go for the kill on the Bone Courtier with Smite. And I did, so perfect. That makes me feel good. That's going to reduce my stress a little tiny bit. And we're going to... Oh, she can't heal because... Okay. I need you back in the back so you can heal. Okay, please. Please kill. Getting really close, really close. Come on, come on. Okay, not gonna kill Burt Reynolds. I think this fight is won now. I think we've won. I feel pretty good, you know, as bad as this fight went. Oh, come on, please. Okay, still on death's door. Still on death's door. We're getting really lucky with those death's door hits. Really, really lucky. Now this should kill. Please kill. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, we're successful.
Wealth beyond
we got
measure.
An emerald, which is 500, 250 gold, 2 food, 2 busts. And we finished the mission. Thank goodness. Yeah, that's it. That's the quest. We did it. We lost our plague doctor, but you know, it could have been a lot worse, considering how rough things got there at the very end. We got quite a few busts there. 12 busts. 1 painting and 4 crests and a bunch of money, 5,900 money on top of the 2 busts and 2 crests that we got here at the top. So finished the mission, very successful. And then we brought Michael Jackson and Burt Reynolds up a little bit in the resolve, and Beyonce is now level 1. Unfortunately, Skrillex didn't live to to see another day, but that's just the way things are going to go. We're going to lose people, and we're going to gain people that survive from mission to mission. But now we can see we got some new heroes here at our station. We got a Jester, which is a good class. We got a Highwayman, another one, and we got an Occultist.
Evasive.
These people are interesting. Jesters are effectively tanks. Dirk Stab is just a melee attack. We have Heroic End, which is another good attack, and we have... Actually, I've never seen this. Solo. I'd have to see what that one looks like. Can attack anybody, it looks like. This can attack the front 3 people, this can attack the first 2 people, and this can attack the middle 2 people. And this inflicts bleed, which is nice. Okay. Oh, and they have minus 10 accuracy with Solo, which is great as well. This looks like it's actually kind of bad. Minus 20% damage, 30% dodge, and 10 accuracy. That's rough. Okay. And we have another Highwayman, and we have an Occultist. An Occultist has an interesting heal. Basically, it will heal for 0 to 10, 10 being the highest and 10 being a really good amount of heal, but it will cause bleed on whoever he uses to heal that on. So it can be rough. Abyssal Artillery is pretty good. And then vulnerability hex and hands from the abyss. This is a good stun. Okay. Cool. So now we've got 3 people that are insanely high stress. What I should have done actually is increase the number of available heroes to 4. We're going to do that. Oh, actually, no, we can't. We don't have deeds. Can't do that yet. But we should have unlocked... We have an insane amount of money, by the way. 13 grand already. We have the tavern now.
Fresh kegs,
Taverns where we
cards,
can send some
and
people
curtained rooms promise solace to the weary
heal.
and broken
The gambling
alike.
hall, the bar, the brothel being our choices here. So let's go ahead and look at Burt Reynolds. I need to save one of these people because I need a team of 4 people to go out there on the next mission. So actually what I'm going to do... Burt Reynolds has the least amount of stress. He's a useful person, and we have Mary, who, by the way, I'm going to rename all of these people. Mary is going to be, despite having a female name, I think he's male. He's going to be... Who would be a good jester? Prince. It'd be Prince. Love it. You're another highwayman type person. We'll call you Steven Seagal. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. Or not pronounce rather, but I don't know if that's how you spell his name. I think it's got some other interesting spelling. And then Nelland, the occultist. He kind of looks like Mike Myers from the Love Guru, so we're gonna call him Mike Myers. And that's our team now. We got quite a dream team. Now, I want to send Michael Jackson to get some stress relief.
The cobwebs have been dusted.
He can
the
only
pews set
pray
straight.
to
The Abbey
get stress
calls
relief.
to
As
the
you see here,
faithful.
God-fearing. In town will only pray for stress relief. So we're going to send him to the transept so he can pray. And spend some money on that, $12.50. We got plenty of money to spend anyway. And Beyonce, does she have anything? After seeing troubling behavior, she will not take part in prayer activity in town. Okay, but she can meditate. So we'll go ahead and put her here, here, so that she will meditate and gain some... She's got increased meditation and stress relief. And that's it. Unfortunately, we can't send Burt Reynolds to do anything. He's got to be the... He's going to be the most stressful person on our team on the next fight. But that's okay. We got to do what we got to do. We'll have more people to choose from after our next mission. But that's going to be it for the first mission that we do. It was fun. Could have gone better. You know, we lost a plague doctor, but that's just the way of it, you know. Skrillex's time has shown, and he's done. He's out. But we got some new hot people in there. We got Prince. He's ready to do some awesome stuff. We got Steven Seagal ready to kick some ass, and we got Mike Myers ready to tell some jokes. So, anyways, thanks a lot for watching. That was episode 1 of Darkest Dungeon. I will see you guys on the flip side.